School can unfortunately mean back to, well, head lice checks and outbreaks of bugs that, well, a lot of people don't want to think about. But head lice is not a health issue, and it's simply a nuisance. That's according to our next guest, Dina Wooten.
Yep, she is one of the lice experts from Westchester. She's here now to show us some ways you can prevent and treat lice before kids head back to school. You're a mother of 5, so you know the drill, right?
I do.
All right, so what can we do? Yeah.
Well, you want to always use a repellent spray before the kids leave for school, before they go to parties, essential oils or a lice professional spray.
When you say repellent spray, is that tea tree oil?
It could be tea tree. Years ago it used to be tea tree.
Okay.
Number one today is peppermint oil. Lavender, rosemary. Changing the smells often is very important because they become used to the same smell used all the time.
Right.
Okay.
And so you, how do we know if, our children have lice? Because they start off obviously as eggs, but can you kind of like describe what those look like?
Well, the eggs are brown teardrop shaped, but unfortunately not everybody itches. So what's important is to do weekly checks on your kids in the best possible lighting. Using a professional lice comb is the most effective way to see if your kid has lice.
Right. Wow.
And we call it a fun comb out every week.
Comb out the hair every week. Now, you should start when your kids, of course, go to daycare or anything like that, because we're talking about just communal spaces. You were talking about places where kids just share, put their coats together, put their hats together, all that kind of stuff that you got to look out for. You also said you got to keep out a sign that it's not only scratching or an itchy scalp. Lice also loves clean hair.
They do.
I didn't know that.
Clean, beautiful hair. This is not a dirty thing. It's not like what we were told when we were growing up. It's not white. And it's not the dirty kid.
I always thought that.
It's the very clean, beautiful hair.
Wow.
So the more product you add, the better. And don't wait for that letter to come home from school that there's lice in the classroom. It's prevention before the exposure.
Right. Okay, so your kid has lice. What do you do then?
So in our salon, we use an all-natural treatment shampoo, Lice Logic. We would comb out everything that's in the hair using conditioner and baking soda and also our treatment shampoo. You have to follow a maintenance schedule, which is very important, because what they don't tell you with the over-the-counter products is there's a microscopic stage. So it's very important to follow a schedule for up to a week.
Okay, so you said for a week you can go and you can get these. What does it cost? Because I'm thinking, like, this is really expensive. I mean, am I going to have to break the budget to make sure that my kid's hair is clean?
No, if you go to the right place and you do your research, you'd find that there are some services that may be overcharged, but if you get the right one, you'll be okay.
So what should a parent do right now? What is the arsenal that they should have right now in their cabinets as they're looking forward to their kids go to school, because they're going to school on Tuesday?
It peaks in the fall when kids go back to school, and then again in January.
Right.
After winter break.
I work all year round, so it can be busy one day and a little bit slow the next and busy the next. So it's very important to have hair product every single day. That could be a lice prevention spray, that could be gels, hairspray, essential oils, and change it up. Make it fun for the kids. Don't think of it as lice prevention, just hair product for the kids.